Today starts a new week. Super stoked for this week. We are going on a road trip, our admin team at the school. We're going to go visit every teacher and every employee and drop off their teacher appreciation gift. We usually wait a little bit longer. I'll talk more about what that looks like in those gift bags that we're giving out and what's going on and what the students have done, what the parents have done. But we're going to drive probably 600, maybe 600 miles this week. To visit all of our teachers. We have routes planned out. We did it on Google Maps, and PTSA is going to help us out on some of the closer ones. But we've got teachers that live 80 miles away, so that's 160 miles one way, and then we've got another teacher that lives about 40-ish miles. But it's awesome. I'm excited. Hopefully you can see some of our teachers, and here we go. So just a little explanation of what we did. We created a Google form. And you can see this online. We created a Google form that had all of our teachers and all of our staff names on that list. And then what we did is we sent it out to the public, right, to our community. So we sent it out to parents, students, other staff members if they wanted to leave a note. And then what they did is they filled out the Google form, they selected the teacher, and there was a nice little note. And then that spit out all onto a spreadsheet. And then what we did is we went through the spreadsheet. When I say we, the PTSA went through the spreadsheet to make sure there wasn't, we're in middle school, just they had to use their student login and name and stuff like that to leave a comment. But we went through just to make sure the comments were appropriate. We only had to filter out a couple of those. And then what we do is we pull all of those off the spreadsheet. We throw it into a Google Doc. We change the font. We went through and did some spacing and some formatting and stuff like that. And then we print them all out. And then our PTSA created a hardcover, with the little combs. And we make a book for each teacher and each staff member. It's got a theme, so every year it's got a theme. So this year's theme was pirate theme. So then that goes in the bag. There's a gift certificate, some stuff that local businesses have donated, which is amazing because at this time local businesses, obviously were shut down. So local businesses donated, and then they created little goodie bags. And there's a crumble cookie. It's a local company that makes these just freaking amazing cookies. Then there's a gift card for a certain amount in there, and then there's a poster that will go on the door or we'll hand it to them. And then we will put the PTSA put the bags together this weekend. They're bringing them to the school today at 10 o'clock, and then we are off on our road trip. I'm going to try and get some GoPro footage of all the places that we go and put this all together in a little montage for next week's vlog. But I'm excited. I'm so excited because, first of all, one is we get to see where the teachers live, the environment they live in, and stuff like that. Two, we get to see the teachers. Some of them we haven't seen for 8 weeks. I mean, we've seen them via video conference and stuff like that, but not in person. And then C, also, it shows them as an administration team how much we love them and care about them, because we're not just mailing it to them, we're going to their house. A majority of our teachers, when I say a majority, probably 60% live within 5 miles of the school. So those 2 days will be jam-packed. The PTSA is going to help us on those days. But our goal is to get to every employee in the next 5 days. So we just finished day one of our 5-day road trip. We went to 15 different teachers' houses. We missed 3. One is out of town. One was actually out at the school today. And the other one we couldn't get a hold of. So tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, we've got about 25 teachers each. Those are all a little bit closer together. Some of them we genuinely surprised. They either forgot that we were coming, or were just happy to see us and somebody from the school. It was an awesome experience. I don't know if something like this will ever happen again for me personally, but also for our school and our teachers. And so we're taking every advantage of it that we can. So day one in the books. I'll come back with day 2 and more information for this weekly vlog. So day 3 of the road trip, we're getting started a little bit earlier this morning. Yesterday we probably hit about 35 teachers' houses and staff. We're going on the east side of Salt Lake County, which, if you're familiar with Salt Lake, there's a big freeway that runs the middle of the valley, and so we won't have as many stops today, but yesterday we hit about 35 people, including some of our staff and lunch workers and stuff like that. So the cool thing is we got to see a little bit more into our teachers and our team, who they are, like their gardens and how they decorate their house, and just kind of their living situation. It was really, really fun. PTSA came along with us the whole way. So day 4 of our road trip. So early mornings and late nights, right? If you're an educator, you've been doing that your whole career. It's also our head secretary's birthday today, so we got in a little bit early. We're going to decorate some stuff. We have the pianist that comes in as an aide and plays the piano for our choir kids is a huge celebrator. She celebrates birthdays and does balloons and all that kind of stuff, so she's going to come in. But so yesterday we drove for about 10 hours. Today we're going to our furthest route. We have a teacher that lives 80 miles away and drives 80 miles both ways to work every day. It's crazy. Loves it here. Kids love him. He's our shop teacher. I think we probably all had a shop teacher that we loved. Anyway, we'll wrap this all up tomorrow on Friday and put it all together in the vlog for you. So after finishing off the road trip this week and thinking about it and just thinking about how much joy and happiness it brought to all of our employees, I think what I've committed to do is for here on out, for the rest of my career, is the summer before the school year starts, I'm going to try and visit or encourage our admin team to visit each new employee that we hire at their home. Just the amount of happiness that it brought to our teachers and our staff was just overwhelmingly, not surprising, but maybe it was in this condition of being out of school and all that stuff, but to make it a point to visit every employee in the building before the school year starts if they're new. And then you don't have to visit 106 people every year, and it's maybe 5 or 10 over the summer when we have a little bit more time and we can do that, and maybe even schedule appointments where we go in and meet them and their spouse or their family or their partner or their kids, just to spend a little bit more time is the one thing I wish we could have done. We just didn't have enough time to spend 15 minutes at every house and go inside. Obviously we didn't go into any of the houses just because of the state that we're in. Visiting the teachers at their homes was pretty life-changing. So that's the end of this vlog. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm glad that you're here.